Connect with your inner spirit. Connect with the present moment. Realign with your inner being again and again and again. Because let's face it, in this fast-paced world, noisy world, it is easy to lose track of that portal whenever we let our mind be filled with whatever energy we allow into it. Because the only time when using our mind is of worth or is valuable is when we do it consciously, when we let our spirit flow to and through our mind so that we can create and share and express beautiful things to others. We can use our mind to create beautiful manifestations that serves us living our inner purpose and providing more of that spiritness to this world. So, and when I talk about your inner purpose, I'm not pointing to like you were born with one purpose and you need to detect it. I think your inner purpose is always to keep on discover yourself within and explore new dimensions of you, connect with your inner being over and over again, not because it's not there, it's always there, it's infinite, but in this physical version of you, maybe you are not always connected. And the portal to connect with that is the present moment. And whenever we focus on the present moment, we have the opportunity to instantly be connected. And sometimes that takes practice, Not because the present moment isn't there, but because you, as this human version of yourself, as an extended version of your spirit exploration, of your spirit expression, we lose that contact when our mind is taking over the show. And that's why I like to call it that we need those reminders and spiritual practices. You don't need anything. You don't even need spiritual practices to become this spiritual being, because you already is. And it's not about becoming. It's about letting that spirit energy transform into and through this currently vehicle that you're currently are operating from. And I know that too well, how valuable it is to have those practices to remind ourselves again and again and again and again. Because recently I have been working on my business launch, and I have been super excited and, felt like, okay, this is so meaningful. I feel this purpose all the time. And that is my aspiration to you. That is what I want to point to so that you can discover for yourself. When we feel this excitement for creating this purpose, for creating our current desire to express and create something that is wonderful. But in that process, if we don't actually make room, make space to connect with the bigger holiness ourselves within, it's easy to, just let our mind speed, the journey up, and we are, just running in one direction. But if we don't connect with that inner source, what's the point? And also, manifesting is something that only works when you feel it, when you feel this positive connection. That is when it works, and that is when it comes naturally. So I've decided to enjoy the ride of this speedy, wonderful creative process, but not to let that process take over the screen of my mind. I need to be conscious to stay in charge. So I will do my spiritual practices. And that sounds so fancy, but what that basically is that I will just throughout the day actually use the concept time to remind myself of anything beyond any concept, to just sit down or lay down or whatever and meditate, which means just breathing and focusing my attention inwards. So that is what I will do. And I can add a little chapter here about manifestation. Manifestation should be fun. Manifestation should be fun and effortless, because otherwise, what's the meaning? Otherwise, it won't work. And that is also the sign when you are manifesting. When you manifesting or try to manifest from a place of this urge, this need, I really need this in order to be happy or in order to solve all my problems, you are manifesting from a place of a misalignment. You are focusing on what you don't want, and you will not manifest what you consciously would have want. And manifesting more of, the negative things related of don't wanting. And the opposite, when you are when you feel like, okay, this manifestation is wonderful, it's already mine, I can live it here, but you don't feel any attachment to the outcome. And I know how odd this may sound in the world of duality, because we are so programmed to think in terms like there is, if it's that way, then this is the opposite. But when it comes to spiritual truths and manifestation, they actually sometimes fuse and blend. So I think that the only way to manifest what you want is to want it but not want it, if you get what I mean. Is to want it and know that this is beautiful, this is mine, but I don't need it. And I also want to end with this little reminder, I would say, and because this is something that I have said a lot to the people in my physical life surrounding, that people today are often, this is my experience, this is my perspective, but people are more focused on not doing wrong, so that they forget about always striving for doing the right thing. When we are afraid of doing wrong, it's impossible to try to do the right thing. And remember this, the right thing is always and can only be shown in the present moment. There is no right way in terms of that is the way. It's only about what do I feel to be right this exact moment. Just a few minutes afterwards can be the proof of, okay, that was really a bad idea. But I think that the strive of doing good, the strive of being a better person, the strive of bringing our unique voice to this world is the only thing that will make this world a better place, not the fear of doing wrong. Strive for doing right gives us the courage to try, and gives us eventually the understanding that there is no right way. It's only a strive that we can tap into through the present moment. I hope that made sense. See you in the next video.